Sports Report, sponsored by your Mid-Michigan Toyota dealers.
Hello and welcome into Mid-Michigan Now Sports. I'm Alex Eisman. We're continuing our high school football season previews tonight. We got started with one state champ in Millington, and it's time for another with the Division IV winners in Goodrich. Some teams might get complacent after reaching the mountaintop, but thanks to the Martians' strong leadership, the program from top to bottom is going harder than ever to be even more successful this year.
We want to come after you, and I think anybody knows that plays us. And these kids buy into that, and they planned going into a game that they're going to have to wear people down. That we might not dominate in the first quarter or the second quarter, but hopefully eventually things are going to turn for us. And that just comes from the grit and the resilience that they've shown ever since January.
But it builds the foundation for the program, and stepping out of the program, it also builds the foundation for the community. And our numbers from Little League all the way up to varsity have skyrocketed. We had 60 kids in the weight room this morning, so it's awesome.
The team's identity as a tough, thriving in the trenches kind of group won't change anytime soon, especially considering the fact that the Martians are returning a pretty solid chunk of starters from last year's title squad. Goodrich has stronger chemistry and playoff experience heading into this year than most teams around the state, and they couldn't be more fired up to get back on the field.
In my first year starting, it was definitely a learning experience, but it was a great experience, and it should help a lot going into my senior year. We lost a lot of guys on our defense, but we got some great people coming up, a lot of younger guys that are really stepping up and filling in the roles.
Oh, I take so much pride in it, dude. I just love being able to bury people at play after play and just see them give up, you know what I'm saying? That's why I love offensive line. I mean, I've known these guys since I was, 3-4 years old, and I just think that chemistry just makes us so much better, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love these guys, I die for them. They're my boys.
Speaking of state titles, Grand Blanc is expected to be a championship contender this coming season. The Bobcats fell short in a competitive regional finals game last year against Rochester Adams. They felt like they could have put on a better performance, which has fueled them throughout the offseason.
Oh man, it just made us so much more hungrier. It's almost unexplainable. It's just the drive that it gave us. Obviously we wanted to get the states. We were right there, losing the regional finals, but the whole off season we were working just to get back to that same spot and keep going. This season is definitely going to show.
The Bobcats have one of the rare dynamic passing attacks in the state of Michigan, led by quarterback Jake Morrow, and the weapons returning on offense make Grand Blanc likely to be an explosive scoring team once again. Defense will be a little bit more of an unknown, with several of last year's starters having graduated. So far, the unit has been fast and physical in camp, which has everyone in the program confident in both sides of the football heading into the season.
Yeah, there's tons of guys, especially on the defensive end, that we're really counting on to make plays and do their job. So guys with inexperience that, we're really hoping that they develop throughout the year. They've done a good job in the offseason. Now what? So, it's a good group. Like I said, building the continuity, the togetherness, the toughness that it takes to win at a high level is something that we need to improve every day.
I train my butt off throwing, and a lot of my wide receivers were out here, just no coaches, just throwing with each other, just player-led practices. And we take it seriously, and it shows out there on the field. And this upcoming season, we trained a lot of younger guys that are coming up. They're going to be a big part of our offense this year. And so we're looking forward to that offense and working and having a better season than last year.
But us all being witness, that just makes it harder for defenses, so they can't game plan on just one of us. It's a lot of us, so that's how it's going to be.
You can hear how excited those players are just for the upcoming season, and I mean, they're not even at playoffs, championships, anything like that, but you can hear that they're excited for that.
Absolutely, and this is a time of year where it separates the people who like football from love football. I mean, I was sweating out there and just doing those interviews, and they're out there for hours on end, working, trying to get better, and that's why these are two of the best teams in the state right now, is because they put that sort of work in.
Yeah, very dedicated students right there.
100%.
Thanks, Alex. And now here's